Господи, Боже мой!
Kamchatka earthquake disaster, magnitude 8.8 quake triggers widespread panic, tsunami warnings across the Pacific. In the quiet hours of July 30th, 2025, the remote and rugged lands of Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula were violently awakened by one of the strongest earthquakes in modern history. A powerful magnitude 8.8 earthquake struck just before noon, rattling the earth beneath Kamchatka with an intensity that hadn't been seen in over 7 decades. The earthquake's epicenter was located 161 kilometers off the coast of Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, Kamchatka's largest city, deep beneath the Pacific Ocean. The quake originated at a depth of 32 kilometers, aligning with what experts call a megathrust earthquake. A massive rupture caused by one tectonic plate being forced beneath another. In this case, the Pacific plate was subducting beneath the Okhotsk plate along the volatile Severo-Kurilsk trench.
Иди сюда. А не видно, как трясется. Марина, выходи!
A region well known for producing catastrophic seismic events. Within seconds, buildings across the peninsula swayed and groaned, roads cracked and windows shattered. Fear-gripped communities as sirens wailed and emergency alerts flashed across phones and television screens. Residents ran into the streets, many still in pajamas, unsure of what was happening. Local news stations captured the chilling moment live, as offices, schools, and homes were violently shaken, and furniture toppled indoors like paper toys. But the shaking was only the beginning. As seismic readings confirmed the extreme magnitude, tsunami warnings were immediately issued across the Pacific Ocean basin. From Russia's Far East to Japan, the Kuril Islands, Alaska, Canada's west coast, the western United States, and all the way to the Hawaiian Islands. Authorities feared that such a large undersea quake had the potential to trigger devastating ocean waves that could reach faraway shores within hours. The first tsunami wave struck Severo-Kurilsk, a small fishing community in the Kuril Islands, within 18 minutes of the initial.
Господи, Боже мой!
The water surged inland, engulfing entire streets, tearing through coastal homes, and sweeping away fishing boats and docks. The Alade Fish Processing Facility, a major economic hub in the region, suffered severe damage as water flooded its interior. Machinery was carried away. Eyewitness videos posted to social media showed powerful torrents ripping through residential areas, destroying cars and buildings in their path. More than 2,000 residents were evacuated under emergency protocols. Rescue teams moved quickly, using boats and helicopters to reach those trapped in flooded areas. Minor injuries were reported, but local officials praised the speed of the response.
You should come see! Yeah.
which likely prevented a far greater tragedy. One notable incident occurred at Elizovo Airport, where panic during evacuation led to several people being injured, including a woman who was later treated for non-life-threatening wounds. Flights were canceled or rerouted as aftershocks continued to rattle the region. Kamchatka Governor Vladimir Solodov addressed the nation in a televised statement, calling the event the strongest earthquake to hit this region in over 70 years. He warned that aftershocks reaching magnitude 7.5 or higher could occur in the days and weeks to come, urging citizens to remain on alert and avoid damaged buildings and coastal areas. Meanwhile, along Kamchatka's eastern coastline, tsunami waves up to 4 meters high, around 13 feet, battered villages and port towns. Fishing vessels were overturned, piers were snapped, and power was cut in multiple locations. Communities like Ust-Kamchatsky and Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky also experienced significant flooding, although wave heights there were somewhat lower, between 15 and 60 centimeters. Russia's Emergency Situations Ministry quickly mobilized rescue and damage assessment.
Пролазить на первый этаж и выйти во внутренний двор. Вот сейчас.
Schools, hospitals, power stations, and residential buildings were inspected for structural integrity, and temporary shelters were established in safer inland areas for displaced families. But the threat extended far beyond Russia. In Hawaii, the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center issued urgent alerts as forecasts showed incoming
Это просто пизда.
waves of 1 to 3 meters above normal sea level. Across the islands, tsunami sirens echoed in every direction. Residents in coastal zones were ordered to evacuate immediately, with many seeking refuge in higher ground, hotels, and public shelters. Roads became congested as thousands tried to escape the potential flood zones, and emergency services worked to maintain order. Hawaiian Governor Josh Green urged calm but caution, reminding citizens of the destructive potential of even moderate waves. Stay off the beaches, move inland, and check on your neighbors, he said in a live broadcast. In the U.S. mainland, states like California, Oregon, and Alaska also activated tsunami alert systems. While wave heights were not as severe as originally feared, emergency drills